Hi guys, this message is for my Cancer. Cancer, what's up? It is December 27th, but when you see this, that's when you're meant to see it. Some of you it'll resonate with, some of you may not. Take what does apply and let the rest fly. Cancer, I'm going to tell you, like I tell anyone else, if you see any of my videos or anyone else's videos and the title resonates, but it's a different zodiac sign, still watch it. We operate multiple energies. There still is a message for you there. Um, so let's get into it. Cancer. So what I'm picking up on is some type of break situation. Somebody hurt you. Somebody could have put you in a third party. Some kind of relationship came to an end due to a third party. And, it could have hurt you. Or some of you need to end a relationship because it's hurting you more than it is helping you grow. But some of you could be finding it hard to walk away or leave this situation. You keep going back and forth, telling yourself, oh, I need to leave this alone. I need to leave this in the past. Then this person reaches out, or you're just indecisive. Others of you, I'm just seeing like a situation that came to an end that hurt you or someone, and it was due to a third party. Someone ghosted you for a third party. And here's the thing, what's crazy is this person is sitting pondering, should I reach out to Cancer? Should I apologize to Cancer? They go back and forth in their mind. They want to send you a message, they want to apologize. But here's the thing, this person was very immature emotionally. you know Someone wants to apologize, or reach out or send you some kind of a message because this person does have good memories of you. You could have been very kind, nurturing, giving to this person. And um you could have children with this person. Whatever it is, this person has the audacity, pondering, should I reach out to Cancer, should I not? But here's the thing, Cancer, when they reach out, this person could want to reach out and apologize. This person could want to reach out and take action or step up to the plate in some kind of way. If there is children involved, yes. If this person is actually being a good father or mother, so be it. But if this person's going to use children to conversate, if the conversation goes anywhere outside of the children, then that's a red flag. Because I will tell you, this heartbreak or this ending, this happened for you to go within. And yeah, sometimes it hurts, but this happened for you to learn your self love and your self value and worth. And a lot of times when we get hurt, you know, we'll think of ourselves as not good enough. We won't value ourselves, which is why we don't put boundaries up, which is why it takes forever to leave, which is why we attract people who do these things. And it's kind of like a test. So if you change your perspective on how you were hurt and how you look at it, you could heal better. You could, truly go all the way within and figure out that this happened for you to learn your self worth and value. It happened for you. And a lot of times when people want to hold on to things or take people back who has already, put you in a third party, has broke your heart or any of those things, it's almost like saying you haven't learned your lesson. Now, some people do change over time. They learn their lessons and heal. And if it's meant to be, it will come back together. But some don't. And what I'm really seeing here is you were meant to go within and find your self-worth and value. More so focus on loving yourself. Maybe when you were with this person or the person you're dealing with, you don't focus as much on self-love or putting yourself first. And in return, that can deplete your energy. That can offset your emotions. You could have been an emotional roller coaster dealing with this person, or still are if you're currently dealing. And here, some of you, you'll know if when you were dealing with this person, your finances were affected. You could have been spending more or investing more and not getting nothing in return. And at the end of the day, when you found out what you found out, or a person did what they did, that was even more of a smack in the face. Like, I invested and did all this for someone to still go and venture off into a third party or ghost you for a third party. could have rejected you. This was someone who was sneaking off for a new beginning with someone else, getting what they want with others, fighting, wanting you to fight and compete with them while they be reckless and try to jump into another relationship with someone else. And, this happened for you to focus on you, your self value, and building your foundation. If you have children, building a solid foundation and demonstration, most importantly for those children. If you don't have children, it was for you, because these kind of things happen to us when we don't love ourselves, when we don't have that self-worth and value, because we wouldn't put up with it. Some people may not have known and found out, but you're supposed to leave. Some people find out and then they still take a person back when they message, or they're still involved with them sexually, and that person can't learn their lesson, and you can't change that person by continuing to engage with them or taking them back, and they didn't even have to prove nothing, work for it or anything. And there was some kind of change that's trying to take place for you, and you have to be willing to surrender. Some of you aren't with this person and you're still holding on to that pain and hurt, and you got to find a way to surrender and let that go. That comes with forgiveness. That comes with acceptance. That comes with looking at it with a different perspective. Okay. I seen the red flags. I ignored them. I truly wasn't happy at the end of the day. We were constantly fighting. This person wasn't investing in me the way I was investing in them. You can look back at all these things that you already knew and seen, that you chose to ignore just because of your feelings or love for one another, or just because there was good passion with someone, or the fear of wanting to prove yourself, fear of not wanting to be alone, fear of not wanting to be wrong or accept an ending in defeat. And that right there, is ego. That can block your forward movement in life. And regardless, if you continue to hold on or ignore these flags, at the end of the day, you still were not happy. So it's like letting that go and surrender it, but looking at it with a different perspective on why it happened. And once you gain that enlightenment, that understanding on why it happened, you'll then realize, okay, that needed to happen to me because I did not know my self-value. I did not love myself. I did not know what to allow and how to make someone treat me or not treat me. A person will only do what you allow. A person will respect you the way, as much as you make them. And this happened for you because you needed to work on the self-love and loving yourself, nurturing yourself. And that takes time, and that takes going within. And then you got to dig even deeper. Like, does this go back to childhood wounds? Maybe how my father raised me, how my father was with my mom, maybe how my mom was with my father. Were you doing similar things your parents put up with or did to each other? You really got to dig deep. And that's when that forgiveness and letting go. And once you fully forgive and let these things go, you become more happier. You become more enlightened. You don't hold grudges. You don't hold that resentment. You don't engage in activities or things with past people who did this. But you don't tit for tat them either. You don't down talk them, shame them. You don't tell their business. You know what I'm saying? You just pray for them and hope they heal. But most importantly, you grow maturely. You grow emotionally. For some of you, your emotions weren't even mature enough within you, which is what attracted this person, because you allow your emotions to rule you, control you, maybe to allow you to act out, maybe to control you so much where emotions was such a factor in love that you forgot about stability, you forgot about respect, you forgot about you. And that's important, especially if you have kids cancer, because we don't want to pass these same behaviors down to children or allow these children to grow up seeing mom or dad being disrespected, seeing mom or dad hurt, seeing mom or dad putting up with someone who's not loving them correctly, because they can develop those same patterns, So what you need to do is focus on your finances. And this person who wants to reach out or apologize or send you some kind of a message, they're still immature. They're still not stable financially. They still could be juggling, but they're thinking back about how they treated you. And as they should. That's part of the karma, right? When you did someone good wrong, eventually it's going to happen back to you, or it's going to eat away at their conscience, especially if they see you healing, especially if they see you still stable and good and building your foundation on your own. And this person could be pondering to reach out because they know that you're the 10 of Pentacles. You can have that. They know you're wifey material. They know that you're worth something, and someone is going to come in and want to build that with you. And they're thinking about this. If I don't make a move or do something now, Cancer's going to find a new love, someone who will be loyal, someone who will bring things to the table and build equally, not where Cancer is doing most of the work and working, doing all these things, and the other one's just ungrateful and not doing anything or bringing anything to the table. All they offer is passion or love, really. You know what I mean? So you got to think about that. And this person's going to try to return coming from the Page to the Knight, and that's still not the level you want, because it's still if you take this person back or you continue with this person, if they haven't gone within, or they haven't learned lessons, or let the third party go, or stop juggling, or whatever it was, or even, made amends with them in the universe and God, or even corrected errors in their personal life, eventually, like, things might go good at first, but it's still not going to work out, because someone may still hold on to that hurt and betrayal. Someone may not be able to ever get over that, and that will ruin their relationship. But this person's going to come back in and try to love bomb you, try to express something. Right now, they're pondering it. Should I not? What will Cancer say? What will Cancer do? Others of you, if you're still dealing with a person, or you took someone back who done this, you could be pondering, do I leave? Do I not leave? This needs to end? It's not, but how do I get over this heartbreak? There's all this wishy-washy energy, unsureness. And when we're unsure, there is someone, confirmation, I don't know if you guys heard that, there is someone or something still in your energy that should not be there. Because there wouldn't be no question. There wouldn't be no confusion. There wouldn't be no going back and forth, including that person pondering, And you really need time alone to work on this healing and this self-love. Not feeling like you need a partner or someone to build to make you happy, because you first got to make you happy before someone else can actually make you happy. And you could be realizing, or, need to, like, I really was not happy anyway. And then start asking yourself, so why was I holding on? And when you start answering those questions on why you held on, why you put up what you put up, you become aware and enlightened. Like, it had nothing to do with this person. That's when that growth kicks in, that maturity, the enlightenment, the aha moments. And then when you gain that new perspective on how you look at it and why things were the way they were, you can move forward with peace. You can focus on love and not focus on a relationship, and not be easily tempted when someone comes in with that apology, or comes in telling you they love you. Can you take me back, please? I want to build with you. I want to marry you. Whatever it is, you're still going to have that strength and courage to say, no, thank you. I'm healing. I'm working on me. I don't need to go backwards. There's an energy here of leaving the past behind. Some of you, it's family, it's friends who do not bring any type of growth in your life, but most importantly, it's looking at these dating behavior people, all these, you might think, like, I always get these immature a-holes, is what I heard, male or female, both ways. People who are not mature emotionally. And what you're not realizing is there's something that needs to grow in you with your emotions and your maturity emotionally that hasn't matured to its highest aspect, which is why you keep attracting that. You may behave differently. Theirs is how they behave and communicate is a different mature level, but there's still growth in you emotionally and maturely that you have to do, which causes to attract these energies, and you really need to have your boundaries up and be guarded. Some of you need to block an individual. Some of you need to stand your ground, say what you mean and mean what you say, and make people respect you and stand on it, and see people for who they are, or this person, Some of you could be feeling stuck, or someone once had you stuck, Well, and you could become aware of a third party and realize you need to walk away and be single. Some of you've already done this, but others of you need to, is it's going to keep bothering you if you don't. But those of you who have walked away, you still think about this a lot. You still feel trapped in your mind. You seem to keep pondering it, and it's those thoughts that are keeping you stuck, which is why you got to start answering these other questions that I talked about earlier in the video, so you can start healing those thoughts and replacing those thoughts with the facts and the answers on this happened for you. And look at it, dig deep, look at it on a bigger picture. You had to learn self-love and value and worth. And most importantly, if you have children, it's important to love that, because it helps you be a better mother and father also. It helps you understand, environments. And, especially when children are watching us, we may not realize how much they pay attention or what they watch. Like, there was patterns I picked up when I first started dating that were just like my mother or father. I didn't know that then until I got spiritual years later and started looking at things. Like, I look back on my life now and be like, wow. And it was picked up from childhood, from parents, as things passed down, things where a parent wasn't there for me or where they neglected me. So I searched that in relationships, not even realizing, So once you gain that different perspective on how to start looking at it, you can start healing your broken heart. Because those of you who have walked away, you're still brokenhearted. But when this person reaches out, you need to have those boundaries. If the conversation goes anywhere else besides children, you got to understand when to cut it. If there is no children, you can block this person, because the universe wants you to heal. The universe is trying to change you as a whole without even having nothing to do with this person. There was things you needed to change within you, your maturity, your communication, your love, your value, your self-worth, your goals, what and who's more important, family and friends that don't mean you no good, that you need to cut off and see the bigger importance and things you needed to heal within you that was even before this person. And the universe is trying to do that because you will come out even stronger than before. You will realize what it's about and what it's not about. And, you won't be focused on these relationships or quick to take these immature offers or deal with people and put up with things, and start trusting your tuition that, if it's not a mature, stable person, that you have no business dealing with them. And that could cause you, that realization, enlightenment can be something in itself, could cause some, this person could have did something completely unexpected on you, randomly, that really, while you were working, some of you, while you were working, somebody was betraying you, and that's not for all of you, that's just for some of you. But this was to make you to take a new direction, because the universe, this was not a divine connection. This connection was not to help you grow. This person didn't have the same goals, didn't want to build, didn't have the loyalty, didn't, this person was immature, impulsive. This person was still driven by lust and attraction in others or another. And, it was just too much. For some of you, this person could have showed off things on your behalf and your effort, things you worked hard for, but act like flaunted it, and others like it was theirs, And the universe wants you to commit to being your higher self, that maturely. Some of you, it's working on, if you smoke cigarettes, cussing, simple things, truly operating at your higher self, communicating properly with others. Not even just this person, your children, toxic patterns, behaviors, all these different things that would make you grow maturely as an individual, to operate at your highest good, loving you, not focused on a relationship, has the strength and courage to cut people off, has boundaries, make people respect them, respecting yourself, respecting your body, not being hung up on what someone did to you in the past or how they didn't love you, and allowing that to define who you are, because that person came in to help you. That was the catalyst to your change. This was for you, because once this person gets out the way and you gain this new perspective and you truly do the healing work, and not being stuck on the heartbreak and the pain and the hurt, and you dig deeper and do all these things, change can start to happen. You know, making sure you're not giving and receiving to the wrong people. That could have been someone toxic, someone who had addiction, someone who did illegal things to get money. It's different for everybody. But no longer investing or communicating or being around people who do things like that or dealing with a person like that, because you're just going to be stuck waiting, you know, and it could block an opportunity for you. You know, this emotions that you put in the way blocks your vision. You know, it doesn't allow you to see clearly because there's all these different illusions and things, reasons you give yourself and why you should still stay, why you should take a person back, why you're not good enough, why you're this and that. And you're truly the star. You're truly, there's a truly life purpose for every person on this planet, no matter what they look like. And there's something that you could do that's really good. And these relationships and this person and these people block you from getting in tune with a passion or creativity or something that you're good at, or could be focused more on that helps others, could be a job, anything. And this person just gets in the way, dealing with people who don't have much to offer, or where give you these sad stories, or you feel bad, you know, if I leave this person, I'm going to be lonely, or if I leave this person, where are they going to go live, things like that. Like, you can't think, that's not your problem. You know, people could always see you as an opportunity, someone who's stable, someone who will take care of them and nurture them. You could attract, for women Cancer watching this, you could attract men who want you to play a role almost like their mom, but be their lover. You know, men watching this, you could attract women who want you to play that role. You know, it goes both ways. And you're just deceiving yourself. You're sabotaging yourself from a true divine connection that'll come in and make all your wishes come true. What you want truly deep inside is that marriage, that commitment, that foundation, that loyalty. Well, you can't get that if you don't work on these boundaries and this healing and learning to tell people no, and not being so easily driven, not feeling like you got to have a relationship and all that, you know, of giving the wrong people the chances that you think will give you that when they haven't yet. And you missed all the red flags, or staying with a person who's already showed you the truth. You've already gained the clarity you need, and you know it's time to move forward and close out a cycle. Um, and that cycles with this person, similar people, your dating habits, things you do, friends, family, whoever it is, you know, just fully letting things run their course and surrendering that, but working on the inner work and healing, so you're not still stuck on this heartbreak. You're not still stuck on what happened. You gain a new perspective and heal and leave the past behind. You know, choosing to ghost anyone and everything in the past and leave it behind. Let go of any thoughts that this person will come back, or this, you know, they'll change, or I feel sorry for them, or, you know, allowing someone to easily manipulate you or come in with sad stories, and then you're gullible because you're all in your emotions and you feel bad. An empress or an emperor is not easily fooled, and they know when to say no, even if it is a sad story. If it's someone who's already revealed their true colors on how they feel about and what they would do to you, you know, that's friends, families too, whoever. But that's what I got for you guys. Like, share, subscribe.